Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine with your I'm gonna do one today. I was led to do one about the karmics. I haven't done that in a while. Just to check in to see about what's going on in the energies with that. Um One thing way in which I was, yes, my thing was pretty much inspired to do that in watching Jupiter 1111. I have watched her channel as well as her seeing that she had given me a shout out, and so I'm giving a shout out in return to her. Um, she's bringing out a lot of good things about about the karmics and what's going on with them. She's got a finger on the pulse with them. I can tell as far as for me, a lot of things resonate, a lot of things hits right there in that good place in that core, in that solar plexus. Say, okay, all right, or the sacral, whatever, that sweet spot as I call it. Let's put it that way. They say, oh, yeah, she didn't hit me right there. Yeah, that says truth. That says truth. So I really say if you get a chance, please go to Jupiter 1111. And see her take on what's going on with the karmic situation. So she's like a third party reader, same way like TX is. She's a third party reader as well. Her thing is she specializes in, she's the prophetess and healing. So if you want that kind of reader, check her out as well. We both are on the same lines of believing that, hey, if you're good, I'm going to shout you out. I've been saying that. You've seen that from me from the beginning, from when I started in January 31st, back then 2018. And I started, and I was shouting out everybody from Elizabeth Lund to Daniellleboomlle. I've talked about Linda Carling. This is the Divine Masculine. I mean, I shout them all out, if they're good, Awakened Twin, Warrior Princess, a warrior, a warrior, Awaken the Warrior Princess, to Erica, Hippietarot. I say, hello, love bugs. I just love every last single one of you all. And her to Aquarius too. I mean, I've shot them out all if they're good. And they resonate with me. I passed on to you. When we talk about these readers, a lot of them come and they go. I think about the one, Luke Cassell, who was the first one that really started me off with his Aries stuff. I don't know if he got another channel or he just got off the scope. He's disappeared. I haven't heard anything from Linda Cowlin in a while. I don't know. This is experiential channel, and what I mean by experiential channel, that means that I experience first before I tell you. Her, and some of them I went to that I was like, I can't be with you anymore. You and I don't resonate anymore. And I talked to you about her, that with her accent, her New Jersey accent and stuff, she's a little too triggery-riggery because she has a little bit too many kind of issues. When I was watching her, maybe she has changed. That I was like, you coming on with that energy, and I don't need that energy. I got my own, to deal with that. So today I'm wearing my purple. If you seen me with my Divine Masculine thing, so I'm rocking that team, Divine Masculine. Yay! Go RDM, go baby, go baby, go. Go baby, go baby, go. Even though he had made me mad as who know what yesterday, but that's how it goes. this is how it goes. You own that. You got them deeper highs and them deeper lows, and you got them ones that you like, okay, ain't nothing going on. Thank you, Jesus, I can hold my breath. Thank you. Like a roller coaster ride, say, yeah, but when it ain't nothing going on, we either going up for that deep dive or we doing that deep climb. Is one of the two. So let's get on and see what's happening with this karmic situations. Wow. Which way do I want to start? Wow, my God, it is. So let's go on. I'm getting guided here to see. Archangel Raphael, you've been with me. So let's keep on rocking with me. Clear. Archangel Shamiel, I call on Archangel Charity too as well. Archangel Michael. Those are the ones of twin flames. So keepers of and helping you out to kind of see what's going on. Clear? Okay, so now let's see. What's the current situation? Give me the current situation between the divine masculine and the karmic. Okay. I need to have clarifies on that. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Thank you. Because I sure in the hell was about to, like, what the hell? I'm sorry. Thank you. And he whispered, say, can you look at who's in the card, though? Okay. Okay. And can you define this one? Yeah, I can. I can see who's in the card. Okay. Okay, so now we have the Knight of Water. Okay. What's going on with this is that it's emotional times for the divine master. He's right there in the midst of, you talk about the eye storm, like I've been talking about my other series once I released about him, and he's trying to go under and get this cup. The cup of love is like the quest, like the quest for fire or the Excalibur. Like, you know, when they had the Excalibur back in those days, can't nobody touch that, get that Excalibur out that rock. But the one who is truly is that King Arthur, who is able to get that out of there, who is really the righteous one that has been called the right knight. The divine masculine right now is going through some emotional times, but it's romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. And it's contemplative at this time because he's falling in love. He's really trying to really make wherever he is in this karmic situation, he's really thinking about a wedding proposal, which would mean for some of them, if they're already in a marriage situation, or, you know, it's like he's really thinking about, you know, I'm wedding somebody else, getting out this situation. Or he's also thinking about if he's not married, tied that way to that karmic situation, that he's saying he's wanting to really propose. He's at the point that he's saying, I need to really balance my emotions right now. Because right now they're all over the place being in this damn karmic situation. And I'm kind of tired. Poise. Right now being in this situation, he's losing confidence about the situation. Really to me, it's like things are really gone upside down. I almost feel like he's like, you know, like you say with this divine, whoever it was divine feminine to be this way. You put her up on a pedestal. And it looked like to be like the divine master with this karmic is like a person you see she up there in some kind of way. He kick off the daggone pedestal and like, and it looked like she falling to me like like this, you know, like this look like she fell, like he done kicked her off. God dog it, like yeah. Once upon a time I did hold you up there. I ain't there no more. So I ain't feeling real confident about putting you in that position. I would say the invitation to social events has become slim. I think I read this one time in one of my readings before too, that he's not really feeling like being too sociable about some things. Because I've seen here this clarified by this time for nap, and I was wondering why did this happen. Some things it's time to put things to bed. It's like it's time to put it to rest. This is what I'm picking up with what the situation that he's in. Social invitation could also, I'm picking up, also could mean that, you know, getting things where he could get back out into the world. Because being in this situation with this karmic has made him cut himself off socially to some things, and it's kind of like I kind of want to go back out there and there, you know. And some of them might be some of these divine masters you might be that's in these karmic situations might be at the point to say, you know, heck, maybe my divine feminine gave me the deuces, but I feel like, hey, maybe I want to get back out there in the world and kind of see what's going on out there, you know. Or he could be saying, I want to get back out there in the world so I can at least maybe stumble and bump into my divine feminine, because right now with you, I'm kind of not being out there. My chances and opportunities for me that to happen has kind of pretty much stopped, because again, me being tied to this karmic situation has really cut me off from me being able to have those chance moments, you know, because before then, I'm picking up, he said, we used to have those serendipitous moments where I bump into you into the store and like, hey, you know, and me now being caught up in this karmic energy, those moments have not happened as much. Okay, so some of you divine masculines had pretty much had that's your way to kind of reset, you know, to kind of get back into it. Like they say, you can't get rid of, I think that was one of my things I had seen on my oracle, where it was saying, you know, no matter where I am, I'm still going to attract and I'm going to come back to you, you know. And that's the same thing with that. It's like, you know, no matter what, if we got fight or we was upset, we didn't talk to each other for months on end, it was still those chance meetings that I could always bet on that we would bump into each other, and that would kind of resurface and restart us to want to regenerate the relationship over again. That's what I pick up. Then also the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you offer, the Midas touch. Some of the right now divine masters feel like it's some things opening. He's seeing some opportunities being presented to him. He feels like this is time, like this, like right now, this is like a real ripe, opportune moment. That if he wanted to jump from this karmic situation, it's like it's open. It's almost like jumping rope. It's like when they say open, open, double dutch, open, open. You come in and then you can start jumping double dutch. Or sometimes, you know, you have those things, those cycles, and it opens. And then, you know, you got to kind of jump in the right moment, like, almost like a hamster wheel, you know. If you don't jump on it, you messed up. Or that same thing, like this takes for escalator. You know, you just can't step on just any of them. You got to wait until that stair comes up. And then you can step on it, and then you can ride the escalator. That's the way he's feeling. It's like he's like, I'm waiting for that right stair to come up and say, and then I'm going to step on, and then it's going to help me to ascend to the next level. Confidently accept. He's right now at the point he's confidently accepting opportunities. Because right now he's really saying this point where he is right now, he's really tired of this never-ending story. He is wearing him down emotionally. Little wings is tethered. They kind of weary. You can tell they've been through a little something. He knows with matters of the heart, it's time. The sands of the hourglass are kind of spilling out. He's got some unfinished symphony, unfinished business, as I like to call it too, with the divine feminine. He's seeing her sitting on top of seeing this egg, which I've never seen, which to me, an egg represents a new opportunity. And he don't know if she's hatching up a plan to start a new beginning somewhere else, to make music, beautiful music with someone else. This is what I'm picking up, because you got the 10, number 10 there, which 10 is like the end. Like I told you, Brian Mcnealy said, like a dream come true, I want to be with you. And we say, and you say it's 10, and I start back at 1. So right now you at 10, and you're saying you might get to the point that you say, okay, now I'm ready to start back at 1. So he's really confidently accepted. He's waiting on these opportunities for that is offered for him to really start and engage with the divine feminine again. Something has also happened and occurred, I'm picking up too as well, in his life for him to feel really like, you know what, things is kind of coming together. You know, I feel like I got something to offer. Last time when I was with the feminine, I had nothing to offer. Maybe he is, and I think I seen on somebody's video, just talk about they was working on their finances, many of the divine masculines. And so right now, that's why he's feeling like, okay, now, you know, I got the finances together. He been working on ways to kind of get out this situation. And so now he's like, I got the Midas touch. Everything I touch turned to gold. And I'm hopefully that, again, when I want to step up to the divine feminine, you know, I'm hoping for And I'm seeing it's a good thing in my spirit or in my heart. I'm feeling that it could be successful this time. I'm thinking that the luck of the gods and the things that's been flourishing in the environment is going to really give way and give birth to this actually being able to happen. So that's where he's at right now. Let me see again. Now, what's going on? Let me ask in this thing. Let me see what this, because I asked, but I didn't get that. Okay. Clear. Can you show me what's actually going on between the divine masculine and the karmic at this time? All right. So right now what's going on is we got some action going on. So right now what's going on between the divine masculine and the karmic is defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So right now, who is this? Let me see. Now this is the woman, and she really smuggy wuggy looking here on this dragon. So right now, somebody's just really feeling like, you know, I'm going to say for both of them. Both of them feel as if they are really right and just in the way that they're feeling. And they feel at this point, I got to defend my beliefs and my decisions. And it's a lot of standing my ground. So it's been a lot of arguments and a lot of battles that they've been doing, you know. And some of them, they feel like, you know, they kind of look at some things, you know, like you might go to the washroom and say, you know, how many damn times I'm going to tell him to get this damn towel off this floor. And I told him that he do this every damn morning. You know, I pick it up, I talk to him, I did this or whatever. And, you know, and then there's some mornings that, you know, they said, nah, I'm going to go ahead and just pick it up. I ain't going to say nothing to him because I don't feel like arguing today, because that goes in and it mess my day off when I go to work, and I ain't in the right mindset when I go, you know, off to work. And so I'm just not going to do that. When I wake up, come on the job, people tell I'm irritated. Like, oh, you ain't had a argue with Mr. Johnson today. We could tell because you sure is snappy, you know. So you're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. So Shanika has been kind of just saying like she been choosing. But sometimes she look and say, listen here, I ain't going to hold my tongue. I'm about to tell him and give him a piece of my mind about what's going on. So that's been going on more so on the karmic feminine side, because this is a karmic, this is a feminine on here, and she's looking kind of smuggy, you know. And to me, I would think that was that. So right now she's feeling like she's got to defend herself, her beliefs, and she's standing her ground on a lot of stuff, and she's choosing the battles. But he is too emotionally. Can I get clarified to tell me what's going on with that? Where is this coming from? Okay, because she feels like a lot of times she's been abandoned by the divine masculine. So she feels right now at this point that, you know, he didn't put her up there on the pedestal. I told you that pedestal stuff there. I don't know why I'm going to name that, because I see him literally taking that pedestal and say, shoot, turning it upside down, and like either kicking her and say, you know, kicking her and say, go on, you know, get off this pedestal. You don't no longer belong here. This rightfully belongs to my divine feminine. And she's like, you know, you look at, she looks kind of sad. It's like, dad, he done deserted me. He sell me a bill of goods, say it's gonna be X, Y, and Z with him and I, and now he done left me out here in the cold, because that looks like snow to me. And so, you know, that's why she said, I'm gonna stand my grounds on my beliefs right now. Let me ask my karmic things. Clear. What is about this? Okay, she said because of instinct, something deep within feels like she's got to stand her ground in her beliefs and decisions, because she knows she's been orphaned. She stands her ground and believes in this decision because she still believes that love conquers all. Enduring loyalty, eternal love, lasting commitment. I want to say in some ways, piggyback on kind of Jupiter 11:11. She might not still be, she's feeling like it's not, but it's a part of her that's really still trying to keep hope alive and still believe in love. Okay, it might not be with this one, but with this DM, but she's really still want to hold on to that belief that love conquers all, but at the same time she's being orphan, and she's getting something about deep connecting deep within and some instincts on some something. Let me see here. Let me see what this is. Clear. Why do you want to still keep that? Hostilities in reversed. Complaint. I mean, you got to explain to me, why is that in reverse? Okay, so when I looked at hostilities and when reverse, I thought about, she's like, you know what, I just want peace right now. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up. So right now, she feels she's got to defend her beliefs and decisions and stand her ground with what's going on with her and the divine masculine. And she's choosing her battles wisely. She has felt orphaned by what has currently occurred with the divine masculine. She has gotten a deeper connection within herself, and she's going off an instinct about something. And this is really making her saying, you know what, I feel like a lone wolf because I see wolf's head. She knows things around her is dying instinctively. That's where the instinct is coming from. She's still trying to be the center of attention through it all, though. But at the same time, she feels like she's the lone wolf. And she's kind of really choosing, pick and choose, like with the times when she's real gentle, when she should be like a wolf lays down and let them pet the belly, and when there's times when she's supposed to be growling, and there's times when she's at the divine masculine. So sometimes when she should be soft kind of giving in, and sometimes when she should be barking back at him. She really through this all really feels like she wants to have peace, because again she has this lone wolf, and in these moments of her being isolated and by herself, to me it has helped her get in touch with what she actually wants, because she's really sad in this situation. And it's like a person say, but I just want to keep on believing that love conquers all. I can't understand. So she looks really hurt by this situation. And the divine masculine could be acting as a lone wolf. So he's probably not giving too much of attention in this situation either. So that's where this lone wolf come in, because this looks like that's divine masculine, and this is the karmic feminine there. And so a lot of times she's probably with this hostilities has felt that she's laid this sword down when she's really should be in fight mode, because look like to be, I don't know who this is, like I don't know if they lay this down, is this an actual man here? They almost get ready to chop off the head, that she probably could be chopping off his head, and she doesn't. Because right now where she's heading towards is that she really wants a door to personal healing and happiness about through this whole situation. That's why she's not saying, I don't even, I pick up from what I'm feeling from this karmic. It's like, I ain't even got to fight anymore within me. I ain't even got it no more. Sometimes you like that, like I fight when I gotta fight, and times when I ain't got to fight, I don't. We've all been there, and no matter if it's karmic or not, we had that even dealing with the divine masculine. Sometimes it's like, whatever. I'm gonna give you the sign of the cross, and whatever you decide, whatever. We all done got that. Whatever. It is what it is. Whatever. I don't feel like battling with you today on this. I just don't. So that's what I'm feeling right now. That's currently going on with the karmic. situation about that. Okay. Let's ask, these are my karmic cards. Let's ask, what does the karmic feel towards the divine masculine right now? Karmic, how do you feel towards the divine masculine? Okay. How do you feel this? Okay, so the card came out, eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality. So right now when it comes to him, she wants a newness. Got that. Okay, so she wants a newness. She's playing like she likes to be. It look like she see death is around her, because there go the skull right there. She's got this sadness again. That's like really, she's just like really hurt. Really, really, really hurt. She's playing the tune of a lot of sad songs, like Tony, like, it's just another sad love song, racking my brain like crazy. And I'm all turned up. It's never fast or slow. It never lets go or hey, 'cause it's all because of you. So she doing that Tony Braxton right now. It's just another sad love song. She just playing and strumming on that. So that's what she's doing. But she knows she wants newness and vitality. She wants a newness, eternal youth, because right now things is dying. She doesn't have patience anymore about what's going on. And she's seeing right now that what's going on presently, that she had thought was going to occur, there's no, like, you're supposed to have everything underneath the sun. All of these things are yours. In this certain circumstances, in this relationship, this is cutting off her abundance of being able to have everything underneath the sun. And she's seeing that. She wants to, you know, the patience is left the building like Elvis. And again, she's seeing that this is not cutting off her abundance of being the person that she really imagined herself to be, because she thought she was going to really, the world was going to be her oyster. Not being in this situation, he was her son, and you know that, you know, and then everything else would come and fall all underneath that situation. She's really now, the newness is that she's looking for a caring connection to come forth. That's really what she's aiming for now. And that we got the 4 and the 7, which makes it 11. And this newness is really stirred upon by this thinking woman. Now, when I see the thinking woman, which is more mature, this karmic person that I might be talking about, feminine, is youthful, young. She's chopping off a lot of things to youthfulness. Maybe went in there a little too quick, a little too fast. That's why she's saying she didn't have patience when she walked into this, because she's underneath the impression that she's going to get everything underneath the sun. However, she said that, you know, that, you know, caring connection, to me, looked like she wanted to carry connection. But then when I look at this card here, this is an interesting thing. It's just like, to me, she's not paying attention to him. He in the background. And to me, it's about her and what she can get, what things she can give, what things are her harvest, what things she's reaping from her harvest. This is what I'm seeing when I looked at this intuitively. And he's just looking on. But, you know, it's just like, you know, yeah, I'm kind of hanging on to you. You know, it's a difference between, you know, when you have somebody embrace you, you know, it's like you can feel it, like, you know, you hugging them too, and you like this and that in that embrace. But this here is like he got his arm here, and she's like, yeah, or is that all him? He looked like he was holding on to her. No, because her arm is occupied by what she looking at, this flower. So to me, all through this connection that he has, you say is caring. But to me, it looks like, to me, in this situation, when I read it intuitively, is that, you know, it's all about him holding on to her. And she always had been focused on the prize, about what things that she's reaped and what she's benefited from. of her reaping and sowing. That's her harvest, you know, to me when I look at this here. And then you got this thinking woman. Now, when I see the thinking woman here, it goes twofold. This is also in the background. She feels that the divine feminine is somewhere in the background, because this is one of dealing with matters of the heart. And to me, she looked like she's waiting. Like she knows that she has been gaining knowledge about this whole, about herself, about the situation. She's getting more power that way, and she's transforming, because I see the butterfly here. So this transformation, and I see stairs going up and ascending. So she sees that the divine feminine is ascending and going on to new levels. This also is her in some ways. She's also seeing herself saying, you know what, and I've seen that in some readings that they said that the karmic feminine would like to be like the divine feminine. Said that if, honestly, if they would have met and not had the divine masculine, this situation had been in there, that the divine feminine and the karmic feminine could be good friends, because it's something about, well, you have to remember again, that's our counterpart, that's our other half in the divine masculine. So yeah, somebody would be some kind of charismatic energy and aura, and the energy of all would match up with ours and would seem like, yeah, we could be friends. Well, that's because that's the same, we carry the same energy, the same template. And so that's a possibility. I hear somebody say, the hell we is, I ain't gonna be no damn friend with her. She evil as hell. But, you know, that has been, that's more than one reading. I've seen that in several of them. That it would be that way. I think Nubian News has said that as well. And somebody else has said that if it could, they would be friends. So she's really finding herself mimicking and say, like some people that I've teased and say, I want to be like you when I grow up. So she feels like when she's mature, she's youthful right now. And because of this youthfulness, at the end of being through this whole thing, this situation, she's going to end up being a thinking woman. She's going to mature. I've said that from the beginning, from my own thing of looking at my own situation with the karmic. I've always said that at the end of it, she's going to grow. At the end of it, she's going to find her own, because her own person, her own, the divine one for her. And I've always felt that that person's always been in the background. Or she jumped ship, she got impatient, instead of her waiting and kind of seeing where it went with the divine masculine, and kind of see, because to me, if you wouldn't have gotten serious, or you wouldn't have gotten even married to them, the divine masculine was going to be able to kind of keep this good raps for so long to it was going to unravel eventually anyway, for how the universe has been operating, the energies in the universe has been operating. And so this would have came up. So this would have saved a lot of heartache, those of them that's in these contractual relationships. Regardless if you was in it or not, it was going to unravel some of them anyway, destined to do it anyway, with or without the contract thing. Just wish it would have, happened a little bit more better than you have now. You got to go through some extra red tape and some more law things to get rid of that. But, it is what it is. But at the end of it, if you would have trusted yourself to kind of see, you might have seen that this other person that's waiting in the wings, which you didn't jump. So I could see some of them, they jumped ship and they didn't give the other guy a chance, because they waiting in the wing to see this fail, because they know in some ways, well, she belong with me. Because, just like that divine person, they divinely for you, they going to find their way back to you. And the same way like this person is waiting on this karmic on the sidelines to say, you whenever that get to failing, which it will, you going to find your way back to me, who and I am the person in which you divinely belong to, So that's something that it just keeps on reading through all of these readings. Okay, so that's what's going on with the karmic with her when she's thinking about the divine masculine. It's just like, it's got her thinking the patience is gone, Everything underneath the sun ain't happened. She wants newness. She wish it was a caring connection. It's not. It's always have been all along about her reaping the benefits of what things that she been sowing, reaping and sowing, and what she could benefit from it. And so now, at the end of the day, she's saying, I'm becoming a matured on a spiritual level. She's become a mature woman. She's gained some more knowledge. She's transformed. And so now she's felt as if in some ways that she has became divine in her own way, or she has been changed. Okay, I'm just saying on that. Okay, how does the karmic, let's see about that. How does the divine masculine feel about the karmic? Let's get some of these love things in here clear. How does the divine masculine feel about the karmic? These are sideways. You got to... This is about to put the heart on? Okay, clarify. Clear. I asked you about this. This is what you feel about the divine. This about the karmic. Yeah, you don't have to clarify for me, brother. I asked you, how do you feel about divine masculine, about this karmic, and then you was talking about passion. I'm thinking that, to me, when I look at this, it's saying, you're saying, yeah, when you think about the passion is not there with this karmic feminine, and you know the time is ticking. Tick-tock came in reverse. So it's not no more waiting on time to take. It is the time. So for you to allow your heart and soul to sing. Okay, you have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you really feeling, when it comes to this karmic, that, you know, it's time for you to really explore your real and true feelings about romance, this romantic feelings. Because right now you're getting into your divine masculine is really now coming into power. It's exploding. To me, it's like it's coming into manifestation. It's here, it's open, it's being released. Your masculine, your divine masculine has been released, okay? Things are lining up. You feeling very hopeful, okay? It's very magical with this. You got the higher power in reverse. I want to say that the higher power is there, but right now it's saying it's not even on a 5D level. Right now, we even talk about this on a 3D level. I know that this these romantic feelings are worth exploring, because my higher power means to me, or higher dimension will be 50. It looks like he said, no, even on the physical level, I done came to this knowing, because a lot of times my higher self would know it, and I'll be like, yeah, shut up, go on, sit down somewhere, you know, I got this. But now I'm at this point, they're saying, you know, it ain't just the higher power, the higher, my higher self knows this. I know this as well, even in my 3D. Because right now, I want peace in a new beginning, because you got this egg and this. So right now, you know, the divine masculine say, I ain't even thinking about that karmic right now. I don't want no peace about that. Time is up. Ain't no ticking at no clock. Time is up. I got romantic feelings that are real, and I want to explore, because the divine masculine brought this feeling up now, and it's like an explosion, and I'm manifesting something else in my divine masculine power. Things are hopeful and things are lining up. Now, it's not even just in the upper or in the 5D me or my higher self knowing this. I'm knowing this as well, even where I am. My intuitiveness has been the keys to my intuitiveness. My third eye chakra has been open. I've been doing a lot of imagining, a lot of seeing of things. And right now, the thing that when I'm thinking about this situation with this karmic, I want peace. I want a new beginning. I'm hopeful. And this is what he's saying. You got the number 23, which means change. Okay. 2 and the 3. 2 is, you know, unity. 3 is the Trinity, spirit, soul, and body coming all together in alignment, which is also this thing about twin souls, the divine feminine and divine masculine together, and they're creating this new energy, which is the 3rd. So yes, that is saying that's on his mind. It's like, I got love on my mind. I got love on my mind. So you got that. You got love on his mind right there. Okay. What's going on with the karmic? Clear. In the heart space as far as the divine masculine. So you can bring it back around again. Because I didn't. Great love. Okay, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you got to. I need clarification on that. Thank you. Clear. Clarification. Why is the karmic saying that? Make the effort. Okay, so right now she wants to make the effort to great love because it's worth taking the steps you guided to take. Right now we see the building blocks is in reverse, which means she's not building in the direction that you would say that naturally she should be going, which is moving forward, which means to keep on going in the direction she's going. This here, since it came in reverse, means she's going in the opposite direction, in which she wants to build going in that direction, going opposite of then this relationship that's with the divine masculine. Okay, and then also this is going to make her come to the edge about some stuff, but at the same time she comes to the edge, seems like she's going to be more freer. Okay, she's going to have that feel of freedom as well as she's doing this. So this is why she really wants to, you got the 3 here, alignment with herself and love. Okay, and you got the 28, 2 again, unity, 8, harmony, balancing out some things together. That makes 10. So she feels the need that she's saying, I'm at the point that I'm all right with, I didn't reach my peak, and being able to start back all over again, which is taking me to the edge. Okay. And a 3 and a 6 together makes 9, which means a completion of a cycle. Okay, so she's ready to come to that edge when it comes to that. Okay, just out of curiosity, how to do, Claire, how do you feel about the divine feminine? Whoa. Ain't that funny? And that card don't belong in here. And you flew right on out. Ain't this about nothing? Emperor. I asked how the Karmic feel about the divine feminine, and you say Emperor. That is so odd that came out, and I'm gonna do the thing. I know what emperor means. Look like to me like, oh God, forgive me, but it look like say you can have him. Hell, that's how I feel. Then the emperor is represented by the divine masculine. We know that in every tarot, every twin flame reading. That's what it reminds of. Like you can have him. I don't want his ass. You can have him. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But it did, but that's funny. When I was watching Jupiter 1111 thing, and she's talking about the karmic, I could picture myself as the lion. And like he was in a cage. He was a lion. He was an actual lion. And she was a lioness, just like I was a lioness. And I was going back and forth. Like him and her were in the cage together. And I was on the outside, and I mean, I was going crazy on that cage. Like, you could tell in, like, lion talk, like, I was, like, jumping up on the bars. It's like, let him out. Get free. Get out of here. Come out here with me. Why you up in that damn cage with her. That ain't where you belong. You supposed to be out here in your natural state, out here in the Sahara, out here in Africa, running the wild with me and ruling things. What the hell? And you can tell I was just upset as the lioness, just beating on it. I'm just roaring and row and this, that stuff. I was just, as she was talking at the same time I was having this vision. And then he was in the cage with the Karmic and looked like he was trying to come, and I was like, nah, and I was just beating, like, you know, like beating at the bars, like jumping at it and saying, no, your time is not, and looked like he's like, it's not time yet. And I'm like, the hell it is? How long you gonna be up in there? And so I was just beating at it, and it looked like the Karmic was trying to come up with to the bars. And I was like, and both of them, no, let me stop. Because it looked like it was for a while. And it looked like they both like fell down, like they was both sick. It was just like they was just out of it. And just kind of like they was hard for them to get up. And they were just like collapsing down. And I'm like, what happening? I'm just roaring and just going at it. And then after a while, it looked like the divine masculine got itself together with the mane. And then he had roared back. And I was like, yeah, now that's my man. Well, what you doing? It's time for you to get out of here. We do not belong in cages. That is not our natural habitat for us to be like we captured and stuff. It's time for you to come on. So it looked like I roared, and then he had roared back, and we was talking, you know, back there doing that Lion King stuff. Whatever. Anyway, so we was doing that, and so then eventually it looked like before I snapped back into being with Jupiter 1111, listening to what she said. Sometimes I visualized like that. Looked like he was working his way out to the opening of it, and she was just still laid out there. So anyway, that's so funny that this card fell out, because this is what I was seeing when she was talking the other day. And she's talking about that. I say, so look definitely at that karmic thing that she does, most definitely, with the reading and releasing with the crystals. Very powerful about that. What does the karmic think about the divine master? What does the karmic think of? Yeah, because like she wants to be released. Let me get it right so you all can have this. Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm so, y'all cracking up laughing now. I'm doing the whole song from damn I'll do the song for liking. Oh my God. Somebody gonna come get me. Okay, wait a second. I gotta see the video. That ain't helping me like that. I gotta see this. No, I don't want that. I want the history. Just give me all that. Yeah. Okay, good. I can see. No. Let me see, because I want to make sure I'm plugging it right so you go straight there to it. Oh. Okay, wait a second. I guess way before that. Karmic, divine masculine. I give up. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Or is that one? I give up, or I'm done. It's one of the two. Those ones. Those are pretty. Those pretty good on that one. And so now then to the emperor. Oh God, I can't believe I was singing the daggone song for that. Help us God. Oh Lord, emperor, authority. So I asked the divine. Then I asked the karmic feminine, what was how she viewed the divine feminine. Emperor, authority. Following the rules right now is exactly what should be doing. People in authority come to aid, give good advice when asked for, have a strong confidence. This card suggests dealing with institutions like banks, governments, or schools are also highlighted at this time. So she sees you as the one of authority. That's dropped right on out. That card didn't have no business being over there. That goes with this. No wonder I ain't seen that card. But that was the mistake because I ain't seen that one. I seen Jupiter 1111's thing on that one. Okay, so now moving forward. Oh yeah, well, Lord, let me stop. What does what needs to be surrendered at this point between the karmic and the divine masculine? Clear. Look at that. Say, look at your relationship patterns. That's what they said there, right there. Okay, excuse me. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray for your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Okay, so to me it said at this point you need to pray, both of them, to be able to get out of there so you can really get in touch with what's in your heart. What's the next thing that you actually have to do? And the universe will help support both of them in this situation. When it comes to both of them, they got to stop trying to fix each other. Stop feeling like they in it to help one or the other one. Like, oh my God, but he needs me. Or he looking at her and say, well, you know, she's so misunderstood, you know, because, you know, people be viewing her as she this way, X, Y, and Z, and she just really a misunderstood soul. And, you know, I'm here to help heal her. You know, sometimes with us, we're having this being empaths or being divine, whatever unisouls that you have, we have a tendency to think that we can heal everybody. You know, if I'm there, I can shine my light on them because I'm a light worker. And, you know, that ain't got nothing. I like this. This is my pen that tells you about say, dude, no way. Yeah, it's dude, no way. That ain't no way you gonna be able to come in there and help that situation. Okay, it is what it is, and that goes on both of them. That's why she's at the point to say, I'm gonna choose my battles. It's kind of I'm ready to put my hands up on that. And divine masculine and checked out, and his mind is elsewhere. It just is at this point. Okay, what does the divine masculine want to say? Clear to the divine feminine, because we know she's watching. So is there anything you want her to say? No. Keep her hope alive, or something that you want her to know, some message that you want to get to her that's watching this and saying, you know, this is me, I'm in that situation, I believe that's currently what's going on. What do you want her to know, your divine feminine, to know? Okay, love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth, this as a truth. I want to say also, I see a 1 and a 6, which is 1 is your intuitiveness and your awareness. Get in touch with that, because it's going to help you to understand that about this love. Those two things is going to help you come together. 1 and 6 equals 7, which is spiritual completion about some things. But what I feel that he wants to say is that, you know, no matter me being in this situation, love is all around. Means I'm all around you. I mean, I'm there with you, literally. I'm all around you. You're going to see reminders, synchronicities, symbols, you know, songs being played. Somebody say something. Somebody got a mannerism that reminds you of me. And that's going to let you know that I'm, regardless of what's going on with this here, I'm all around. I'm with you. I'm where you are. Also, he wants to say, oh, we got 3, I thought. Have faith. You know, trust your faith in this situation. That, you know, with this situation that's going on here, just have faith. This is beautiful. Did I show the other one? Just again. Love is all around. I thought I did. And then have faith in this situation. A lot of butterflies, which to me lets me know that things are being transformed all around. Everything, this situation is being transformed for the better, so it can take flight and go to the next level to help you ascend to divine feminine. And you're gonna transform and come. Okay. Again, I like this new thing that Elizabeth Lund said: transformative loss. him being in this situation in the beginning was a transformative loss, but it worked at your benefit by helping you to transcend and to ascend to another level. And so just have faith. Just some days, just going ahead and just become light about the situations. Don't let the burdens about, well, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, what's going on with him. Is he getting sucked in? You got to kind of put those, you got to fly above, just like when planes are in storms. That's my theme this week. And, a lot of times they say, we're going to get a storm, but what we're going to do is we're going to fly above the storm. And then that's going to help us, so we can still travel on and get us out of harm's way. Same thing. Going to have to take your stead. So again, got to think good thoughts. How you do that? You got to have things that's a higher vibration, good thoughts, things of that nature, which is going to help you to fly above what's going on. And then he also says this one, which is practice compassion. See things from a different perspective. Again, you got them bluebirds again. What did I say the bluebirds words was? Something about getting justice. Was that what it was? Some things, and then watch one of my things I said about bluebirds on that one. Look up bluebirds and I'll tell you why. I think bluebirds was compassion. I think it is. That's why it is. And you got look like a little squirrel here, so you got to watch what you're collecting too at the same time. Oh, you got one especially one of those crystals that's blue. A real pretty blue one. Okay. I'm not familiar with which one is that one. But it's a blue crystal here. Almost like amethyst that's cut from a rock. Is that blue agate? No. I'm not familiarized with. Okay. What he's saying is that, what's going on here with this whole situation. Be compassionate about what's going on. Try to stay out to judgment. Like with me and my thing, I had to, at the point, I say, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I use the prayer of serenity. Only thing I can change is myself. I can't change the situation. If I was, I would be like that in my vision that I seen me like a tiger, not like tiger, like a lioness. Every day banging on the on the door, say, you gotta come out of that situation. This is not where you belong. I mean, I would do that until my voice would get sore, but I can't do that. I've got to be just like what it said there. I gotta have faith in this situation. God is handling the situation. I got to fly above it when it becomes. Flying above it to me will become detached too. Now, she's not letting go, but to another way of form is just stay in your happy place and be detached from the world, which to fly above to me, which is detached to come off the surface of the world too. That is one way of doing it too. Still have faith in it, but just kind of say, give yourself some distance and fly above what's currently being shown. And then, don't pass the judgment about that. If they could do better, they would do better. They knew about where this was going to lead, how it was going to hurt your heart, how, in the process of them being hasty, and truly at the beginning, they did believe. And I can say that for my own. I thought this was my way out. I really did truly believe it once upon a time that I did love her. I was at that point, like I said, trying to fix things, say I seen the flaws, I seen the signs, but I still stepped into it, thinking, things is going to change. I can help fix her. I can help rule her, manipulate her, have her do what I want her to do, yada, yada, yada. And so, that just got to have compassion. Like I said, that's what I've always taught. If a person knew better, they would do better. If they could see what the end result of it was, and somebody could show them on the screen, now, if you do this, this is what's going to happen. And if they see it, and they like, hell no, they walk out. But if they see it and they still do it, that person got problems. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. You got you some problems on that one. So, on that note, and what is the universe? Let me ask that. I always like to know what the universe says, and then that's it. Clear. Universe, what do you say to this whole situation with the divine master with this karmic. What do you say to the, okay, thank you. I thought maybe I didn't say it right. Okay, so the universe is saying to this whole situation, although they're at this point, they make a genuine effort to show you care. To all parties involved, yeah. This period again, this is so she got to show some support to that because she knows that it's coming to the end. He got to show some support to her because he knows that what he wants to go someplace else. He didn't kind of really checked out mentally on her, and that's not a nice feeling to or a place to be. We done been there as divine feminists when the divine master did that to go for the karmic. That's not a nice place to be. Period on that. As the kids say, period. So that's not a nice. So he say no matter even if you're checking out, still try to find a nice way to be, cordial to each other, and to end on a note that's like, in a way that's sensible for all in there. And even with you as the divine feminine looking at this, just be supportive as well in your way that you can be. Rather you say, I don't want to touch that relationship with 10-foot pole. Again, send prayers. They say, I'm praying that everything happens for every party that's in concern for their highest good in that relationship. So wherever their highest good is right now, say right now it's time for y'all to check out, because right now y'all about one step from being volatile, especially with y'all talk about you picking and choosing your battles. I don't know what that means, but at the same time, kind of watch. I see 1144. Okay, so that's light worker. You got to kind of watch that. You got to watch that, because look like you checked out. We not even feeling for each other, and to me, when it's like that, it's really time to walk away. It's just like a dead fish, it's just over with. Okay, so if you would like any kind of reading with me and more in depth about your situation, remember this is a general read for everybody. Some of this may or may not resonate or pretty much tap into or align with what's going on with your situation. Please contact me at the Divine Unisoul 11. And you can book a reading with me right now. I'm having the $7 special for 15 minutes in which you can be able to get information about what's currently going on in your situation as far as becoming whole, in union with self, whichever way it goes. All right. So until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago.